Alright guys, here's a little quick video of an engine that I used to have in a truck I used to drive. It's only going to be like 5, maybe 3 that's actually going to find this video interest. But anyway, this is the block out of the 97 F350 that I used to drive almost 5 years ago. This is the truck I first started making how-to videos on. So the block's getting ready to be sold, so I thought I'd make a quick video of it. I actually intended on doing a more sort of an educational video on it, but you know, most people already know the parts of a PowerStroke. But anyway, just to let you know what orientation we're looking at here, this is the front of the engine, where the front cover goes and all that, and then where the H-pop and fuel bowl. And then right here's a freeze plug that I installed on this block because I converted that truck from a mechanical fuel pump to an electronic like the Super Duties had, because that was an old body style. And the first PowerStrokes had a mechanical fuel pump that was driven on the cam, and well, it bolted in right there and sit down in there. Some people sometimes broke the shaft off in the block off those things and caused themselves all kinds of grief. Then there's where the turbo pedestal meets. Still even got the old O-rings on there. And there's the back of the block. There's a cam bearing. It's not the worst looking thing. This engine had, I don't know, 315 or 330,000 miles on it. It was heavily abused pretty much because somebody had been feeding it ether and busted the air filter housing on it, which is another great way to just run these engines. But it was running pretty good other than cold starts. It didn't like that at all. Anything under like 40, I think it was, it had to be plugged in even though I had glow plugs in it. I know that looks a little rough, but the engine actually wasn't in the worst of shape that I've seen. You probably can't see it, but it does have some cross hatches still left. But I'd use a flex hone on it if it was mine. But it really needs to be re-dipped and checked for tolerances and all that, which none of that's been done. None of that. And so in there's where the rollers and push rods go. In fact, I'm going to show you a roller that fell from it. That's it. You got the wheel that rides on the camshaft, and then there's the pivot point for the push rod. And what's also super funny about this is that these rollers, they're the same exact thing that they use in Buick's GM's 5-liter diesel. So that we got a good look at that end of it. Let's take this dolly and tilt this heavy old thing back over. Now let's see if we mess it up with the camera. Mercy, that's fun. Here's a look from the bottom side. No, this hasn't actually been cleaned at all. Inside the engine wasn't the awfulest that you'd expect. And not take the oil jets out. Didn't have anything broken in the block. And there you can see some rollers sticking down through their holes. Which is funny. This thing's been bounced around a lot and moved around a lot, but yeah, those are still sitting in there. You can see the cam bearings aren't bad. That's just junk that you saw in that one. After the fact, this block's in relatively really good shape, so after it being cleaned back up, and I don't think it'd have to be bored, but a flex hone would be a good idea. But nonetheless, after all that, this would turn back into a really good engine for at least another 500,000 miles if someone take care of it. Quickly, while I'm at this, if you need some kind of an auxiliary oil feed, or like if you want to put an oil pressure sensor, right here's the plug you'd go about. Use a pair of vice grips or a crescent wrench maybe, but vice grips usually seems to yield better results with those things. Okay, well that'll do it for this video, and I thank you so much for your time and watching, and I hope that it was of help to you. You got what you needed. In closing, I just want to praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I ask that He richly bless and guide you and your families. I love all of you guys, even the worst of my enemies, and if you need to know who Jesus Christ is, what He did to save you, and how you can be saved, then check out sharingthetruthinlove.com and click on the Salvation tab to learn all about the Creator of the universe and what all He's done for you. Hope you all have yourselves a great day. Take care.